COVID took away at least 2 years of India's growth. GDP still below the pre-pandemic levels. India's gross domestic product in the quarter ending June 2021 grew by a whopping 20.1% on year, riding on a low base now. Amid the business shutdown and strict restrictions on movement, India's economy had nosedived by 24.4% in the first quarter of last fiscal. Though the growth percentage looks large, India would need some more time to recover from the devastation that has been caused by the pandemic and the lockdown. That too when the country was already reeling under stress since 2018. In spite of a record jump, India's Q1 FY22 real GDP was well below the pre-pandemic level of Q1 FY20. India's GDP in Q1 for financial year 2020 was rupees 32.38 lakh crore, which is nearly 9% below the Q1 financial year 2020 level, which is 35.67 lakh crore. This shows how the pandemic took away at least 2 years of India's economic growth. Manufacturing and construction sectors had taken a massive blow, succumbing to the strict nationwide lockdown that we had seen. This forced agriculture to single-handedly carry the baton of the Indian economy during this pandemic. While manufacturing had fallen by 36%, the construction sector had shrunk by nearly half, which is 49.5%. So what do experts really say? According to Aditi Nair, the chief economist at the ICRA, the sharp YOY expansion in Q1 financial year 2022 is analytically misleading, with a sequential slowdown of 16.9% over Q4 financial year 2021 and a shortfall of 9.2% relative to the pre-COVID level of Q1 financial year 2020. There will be a modest contraction over pre-COVID levels in the second quarter as agriculture and industries will be higher, but services will still be lower. But some experts point out a silver lining too. According to Madhuri Arora, who was the lead economist at MK Global, though it was feared that the second wave would make a deeper dent on India's economy, it did not play out that way. The learnings from the first wave helped Indians cope with the second. Going forward, exports and government investments could provide immediate support to the economy. According to her, it is expected to reach pre-pandemic levels between September 2021 and March 2022. So are we near recovery really? Well, the Indian economy is on track to rebound sharply after 2 waves of the COVID-19 pandemic dampened growth during all 4 quarters of financial year 2021. Official GDP data for the first quarter of financial year 2022 will show that the Indian economy grew at a record pace. A majority of financial analysts predict GDP growth at 18 to 20% in the June quarter. They remain optimistic about economic recovery in upcoming quarters as the second wave fades and more Indians get vaccinated against the deadly virus. India could even pull off the world's fastest growth this year if it successfully dodges another wave of the pandemic. As the situation stands, India remains poised to achieve the target as high-frequency economic indicators look rather promising. As far as immunity against COVID is concerned, it would be safe to say that the economy won't face any major disruption similar to the first wave of the pandemic.